Everything's different. Everything's changed. Sun, moon, and stars have been rearranged. Even the sky is no longer blue. Everything's different, except how I feel about you. Everything's different. Nothing is clear. Lost in a haze, in a maze that won't disappear. One thing's for sure, one thing is true. Everything's different, except how I feel about you. You're gone, you left so suddenly. Life will never be the same. Couldn't say a real goodbye, it's hard to let that be. I cry whenever I hear your name. Everything's different since you slipped away on that starless morning back in the middle of May. I love you so, what will I do? Everything's different, except how I feel about you. Ba 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 da ba da ba ba da 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 ba. Everything's different. Everything's changed. The sun, the moon, the stars have been rearranged. Even the sky is no longer blue. Everything's different, except how I feel about you. Yeah, everything's different, except how I feel about you. Oh, everything's different, except how I feel about you.
So what was your inspiration for Everything's Different?
Everything's different. Well, I also, my brother Nick, sweet guy, passed away. He had a hip replacement surgery, and he had complications after the surgery, and he wound up going into a coma.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife Diane and I and two of my sisters also came down for a short while to be with him and my sister-in-law and my niece and nephew, and it was 11 days, that I would go with the family and Diane and me and Betsy and Nick and Andrea, and we'd be at his bedside just saying, wake up, wake up. We would just, any sign, any sign.
And there wasn't any?
No.
So when did you know everything was different?
Well, I knew everything was different when he passed away. It was like, you know, I had him. I was pretty much holding his head, and you know, they told us. They said, you know, the best best you can have is a warm body. You know, it was really hard. So, and then they took him off the life support, which is what he had in his living will, and you know, and then he passed, and I had it was really hard. That was a hard one. And there's been other times in my life where, and I've talked to other musicians too, and they say music saved my life, music saved my life. Well, it didn't save my life in this case, but it was a place to go to, a safe place where I could really, really feel all my feelings. You know, I had trouble being around other people because I felt so fragile. And so that's where this song came from. And it was also, these are my two younger brothers who I never dreamed that I'd live longer than them.
Well,
so.
for me, on a personal note, the song captures that moment when your head doesn't realize the person's gone, but your body realizes the person's gone. So on that note, Andy, this has been wonderful talking to you, and it was such a pleasure to meet you at the Storefront Acoustic.
Yeah.
And I hope to see one of your other shows, and I love your songs. And
Thank
this
you.
has been, oh, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're more than welcome. And this has been As You Are, and join us again. Good night.
Everything's different. Everything's changed. Sun, moon, and stars have been rearranged. Even the sky is no longer blue. Everything's different.